Hello, Unbreakable Souls. It is Thursday, December 9th. Oh my gosh, December 19th. And I'm going to do a reading for you. It's a little early, so I'm actually going to be doing this reading before any meditation, anything, just to kind of see how it naturally comes through with nothing else. This is the first thing I'm doing as I start my day. So I'm going to try this to see what message comes through before even the pre-message that I receive. So I'm just going to get right into it. Holy Spirit, God, ancestors, protect me as I provide this reading for the collective. Any harm that's sent our way, I return that to sender so strong that they don't even think about testing us or trying us again. I only accept light, love, wisdom, peace, guidance in this reading. Light, love, wisdom, peace, guidance in this reading. Anything else, any negativity, any evil spell work, any evil eyes, again, I return that to sender. If you're new here, welcome. This channel is simply for spiritual guidance and spiritual wisdom, and any potential warnings or any information you may need regarding people that are in your life that you are unaware of, or just things that others won't tell you. So these messages aren't always going to be as positive as some of the other readers. It's not going to be all rainbows and sunshines. It's going to be what you need to hear. And that's what I'm here for. Ancestors closest to the sun, you are allowed here. Anything else, I do not allow. Love, peace, wisdom, light, guidance. Love, peace, wisdom, light, guidance. Anything else, I do not accept. If you are returning, thank you for going on this journey with me. And if you haven't subscribed yet, if you haven't hit the notification bell yet, please do so. This channel is growing so rapidly, and I'm really grateful for all of the support, all of the communication, all the interactions, negative and positive, feedback, all of that. Love, peace, wisdom, guidance. Anything else, I do not accept. So let's start. Start with a couple of oracles, and we're going to go from there. I'm going to try to make this I always say it in the beginning. I'm going to try to make it a shorter reading, but I just kind of let it flow how it goes. If you're new here, the way that I structure my readings, it's like putting a puzzle piece together from the first piece. So it may start off a little slow, but it does come together. Trust me. All right, let's get started. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Get one more. One more. Thank you. All right. Let's see how this is starting here. This is a lot of people are going through ascensions right now. I keep getting these readings of regeneration and just like changing of old ways, ending old ways, old habits, old behaviors, and basically separating yourself from anything that does not serve this new I'm going to say spiritual path you're going down. And spiritually, you are definitely very powerful, very magnetic. You're definitely in alignment. Definitely in alignment. Let's see. Let's do it this way. Something's telling me to do it this way. Some of you are maturing. That's a part of this growth, a part of the spiritual alignment. There's some maturity going on here. As you get older, you start to kind of, I'm getting create your own reality, and you're becoming more disciplined. Yeah. You're creating your own reality. You're alchemizing your own reality. Miracles are definitely either on the way or happening right now for you. You are creating a life you never imagined. You're definitely more confident. You're unafraid of loving yourself and speaking your truth. And that all has to do with the alignment that you're now in alignment, and with this you're a completely different person. Hold on. Wow, the spiritual magic card came out as I said all of that. You have ascended to a whole different frequency. You're like soaring high. If you were a bird, you'd be an eagle. Right now, you're actually so high. You're above everything. You're very much spiritually connected. I'm getting like you're at a different frequency. You're not even in the 3D for real anymore. Wow. And it's like it's like a natural ascension. Like you were supposed to, this was supposed to happen to you. Like you, even when as it's happening to you and as it happened to you, you didn't even expect that. Exactly. When it first started happening, or it could be happening right now, and you don't really know how to feel about it, you might be a little like, what is happening to me right now? But Spirit says this is who you're supposed to be. This is your soul's your soul's purpose. And as you became this new person, as you ended your past behaviors and as you began to change, it's like you became something in you, you did like some forgiveness, some internal release. And when you did that, when you ignored the fear of what's going on and you just kind of gave into it, you just kind of said, okay, I accept what is happening to me. That's when you ascended. Thank you. Yeah, you had a lot of you had a few things internally that you were dealing with that were preventing you from this ascension, but it looks like you're definitely making some changes here. Maybe again, you could be watching videos like this, spiritual guidance, or similar to this, or you've something has allowed you to look at yourself in the mirror. Forgive yourself for those things that you, or those, how you were before. And in that, with that self-reflection, you thought about the things you've been through during that self-reflection. You figured out what was blocking your manifestations. You gave up unnecessary attachments, sexual, I'm getting sexual, unnecessary sexual energy and attachments. You started to honor your body a little bit more. And when you did that, your cosmic power just kind of like increased. That spiritual, the yin, like just, you became balanced. You're really figuring yourself out here. A couple more. Yep. Some of y'all might be a Scorpio or dealing with a Scorpio. But some of y'all are also like sexual beings, right? You, like I said, you gave up some of the lustful energy, but you know that this is getting real, like different. It's getting real sexual in here. Sometimes I try not to get too explicit, but it's coming through. Some of y'all know that y'all can use your sexual energy as alchemy. And maybe y'all was using that type of energy to get what you wanted, to get the things that you wanted, to like some type of sexual alchemy. But You could have been if you were using that in a negative way, you realize that about yourself. You looked yourself in the mirror. It's like, okay, I'm not going to use my body to get what I want anymore. I know that that's a way that I can do it, but you're choosing to give that part of, you're treating your sexual energy more like sacred. But you know the power you have with it, male or female. You've got some serious power in that, and I think you're getting more out of the lustful spirit and more creating more of a sacred energy with that. Give me more. Some of y'all are you're in like a creative energy right now, and you are choosing to you're not afraid to show your creativity. Maybe there was a time where you were, but you're beginning to live out loud a little bit more. You're building a brotherhood or a sisterhood. You guys may be gaining some type of following. You may have like also been projecting some of this inner turmoil and all this inner baggage that you had prior to, but now you're done projecting. You're done projecting your issues and your just your issues within yourself. You're done projecting negatively. Now you're projecting like, what's projecting off of you is more spiritual. It's people can see the difference, and it's spiritual gold. Very, very very spiritual, very powerful. Very powerful. Seasons came out. So this spiritual projection that you have going on, this light, the spiritual light that you have going on, it's definitely going to be around. Whatever this is that you've started spiritually, it's going to be around for a long time, and it's going to mature and become very fruitful. Very, when I say fruitful, just you're going to be able to, I'm getting help and touch quite a few people. Y'all may have started a channel. Y'all may have started a podcast or something. There's something that you're doing that's going to be touching it's going to be very, very fruitful. It will take some time. There's going to be different seasons for this. But what I'm getting is it's going to be around for a while, and it's going to just continue to grow. Continue to grow. Some of y'all might be seeing 444. 1111, 111. Yeah, you are just You're becoming emotionally stable, like emotionally intelligent. Along with this, you've just elevated to a level. Sorry, I know my sound isn't off, and I have a bad habit of doing these cards while I talk. But some emotional. You're just, man. There's some dissolution. There's fermentation here. There's positive projection. There's alchemy. There's wow, collective. If you were living in a mindset of scarcity, if you had lack in some point, or you're living in a mindset of lack, that is over with. That is done with. Scarcity came out in reverse. You are abundant. And when I say abundant, I think this is more spiritual abundance. Like, some people, and I've said this before, some people think of abundance as like monetary things, money. I mean, I believe that all falls into place. You will definitely have what you need and be provided for. God does that. God has always done that for you. But I hope that you're realizing what's really going on with you right now. I hope that you realize that it's not always the tangible things that matter. It's internal too. It's spiritual. Pay attention. Be grateful for what is happening to you in like spiritually. You may not see like, I don't know, some people think of like abundance as like being rich or hitting the lotto like that. This is the spiritual lotto. Congratulations. And this is the most important thing, because everything else is secondary to having a soul that is saved, a soul that is connected, a soul that is projecting spiritual light and helping other people, a soul that is growing and continuing to mature and to be able to help people, and just a balanced, emotionally intelligent, spiritually ascended. That is abundance. You are abundant. Scarcity is over. That part of your life is done with. This ascension, this change you made, this sacrifice you made by separating yourself from those that you may have thought you loved and needed you in your life forever. You did that. You ended things. You separated yourself. And then you had an awakening. And when that awakening, things started to alchemize. Things started to manifest. And you didn't know what was happening. You were like, what is happening? Like, it got so big. You got so powerful. Because this was something that was already in you. It was something that it was you, and you didn't even know it was you. So it's kind of like you feel like you were like stepping out of yourself. It was like an outer body experience. Somebody had like an outer body experience. And they may have been like feeling this outer body experience, or feeling themselves change and ascend and become this powerful light being. Light worker is what I'm getting. And you realize some things about yourself, some things that you were doing, maybe that you were taking advantage of in a negative way. You switch that around, and you're now using that more. You're looking at yourself as more of a sacred being, because you are. You are. You're not just no regular person. And this is what God and spirit and your ancestors have been telling you. And now they're showing you. Now it's projecting off of you so naturally that you're not even trying anymore. And this is going to be you going forward. This is who you are going forward. It's going to be you for a long time. Whatever you're doing, whatever this spiritual projection that you have going on, you are spiritual gold. Is what I'm seeing. And it's going to go on for seasons, and it's going to mature, and it's going to be around for a while. You just have to remain patient as it grows, because you might be watching videos and people are talking about your abundance is coming and this and that and that. It's here, and I hope that you realize that. And you're going to have to make sure that you keep your emotions grounded, because this can be an emotional journey. This can be an emotional things can happen through this journey that will make you emotional. Don't allow it to hinder your growth. Don't allow it to block your blessings, block your abundance, your emotions. Clear out your emotional baggage. Control, like I'm getting like emotional control, emotional intelligence, emotional maturity is very important during this time. If you don't have control over your emotions, you will block your abundance here. You will block whatever is happening here for you. Anything else? Hold on. The Free Yourself card came out. That's telling me you may have some attachments to things that could potentially affect your emotions to where it could block your abundance, this spiritual abundance that you are gaining, that you are already in. You're in it. But it's there's more to it. Whatever if you think that right now, this is like, if you think you're connected now, if you think you are spiritually inclined and spiritually blessed right now, God is saying, Spirit is saying, there's more. There's a lot more. Way more than you could ever imagine. But you've got to free yourself from anything that could shift your emotion in a way to where it could block your blessings. Take it how it resonates. You are a master manifester. You are powerful. You are powerful. I'm getting a lot of fours here. 444. Twos. Y'all might be seeing 222. Lots of fours. I'm getting like, while you're here on earth, this stuff is gonna go on definitely for seasons. I'm getting that you have been chosen to be Is that what you want me to say? Am I supposed to say that? I'm getting that you are when you on this earth, you will provide so much to others in a spiritual way for seasons, for a very long time. And time is subjective, so take that how it resonates. You could already have been here doing this for some time. Some of y'all could be in your 40s, Some of y'all could be 48. Some of y'all could be in your late 30s. Some of y'all could be in your 20s. Some of y'all may have felt things early on, like at the age of 12 is what I'm getting. But I'm getting these awakenings, whoever you are, collective, and everyone is at different stages of their life, but the awakenings began to happen in your very few, maybe a couple of y'all, maybe when you were young, you knew you were special. Maybe at like something significantly happened to you at the age of 25. But a lot of y'all's late 30s, early 40s. And if you're not there yet, something may have significantly happened to you at the age of 9. Things could have started shifting for you at the age of 21. But definitely, there's a lot of awakenings happen, a lot of transitions, and a lot of these awakenings and ascensions, soul ascensions have happened late 30s, early 40s. Into, when I say early 40s, no more than maybe like 44, it started happening for some of y'all. Some of y'all may have been maybe older than that now, but this is what I'm getting. This is when it all probably started for you. Need more. Thank you. So I mentioned that some of y'all may be involved in something that could affect your emotions so strongly that it could block this spiritual abundance that is coming in and that you're sitting in right now. Spirit says if you are worried you don't have the strength to move on, think how much strength you are using to hold on. Then redirect that energy and enjoy your life. Free yourself. That came on top of the free yourself card. When the world feels like it's crashing down around you, take that as an opportunity to find yourself and let go of who you thought you were. Not all storms come to destroy your life. Some come to clear your path. Decide that this crisis will be the turning point for what you have been waiting for. That came on top of patience and maturity, the fermentation. I told you that this whatever this is that you have is going to be around for seasons. It's going to be around for a while. And in that, the storm card did come up before this. Nobody said this was going to be easy. No one said the road would be easy. The Mary Mary song, Can't Give Up Now. Nobody told me the road would be easy, but I don't believe he's brought me this far to leave me. You're gonna have this is who you are. So there's gonna be times where things are gonna get tough. There's gonna be storms. But you have to think emotional storms, right? That could potentially block this spiritual blessing. You have to know how to get through these storms and understand that every storm is not meant to hurt you. Sometimes it's meant to clear out your path, kind of like a tornado does. You ever seen a aftermath of a tornado? I ain't never been in one. There was a city close by that was affected by one quite a bit. Took out a school, took out some homes, and just the aftermath of it. It was like there was nothing left. Nothing left. And it was sad in that regard, right? But if you're looking at it in this way, if something hits your life, if something comes to your life so strongly like that, where you feel like everything has been taken away from you, everything you ever knew, your security, your protection, all of your belongings, some people lose people in storms, you know what I mean? If we're talking about tornadoes, like, yeah, that could be scary, because it's like, where do I start from? How do I rebuild? God is saying, decide that the crisis will be the turning point for what you have been waiting for. Decide that everything that's been desolated, that's been destroyed, that's been taken away, or that has left, that has just disappeared from your life out of nowhere, like a storm. One bad thing happening after another, things changing, that you didn't even see coming, like a tornado in the night. When the world feels like it's coming crashing down around you, take that as an opportunity to find yourself and let go of who you thought you were. Not all storms come to destroy your life. Some come to clear your path. You heard it. Some of y'all might be stressed because of this. So some of y'all might feel like, listen, when you're going through an awakening and when when God is elevating you from who you used to be and the life that he's taking you to a different life, storms will come. You'll feel like things are just being taken away from you. You'll feel like things are just one thing after another. It's just destroying your life, is what I'm hearing. You feel like something is destroying your life. Something is dismantling your life. This stressful situation is almost coming to an end. We are sending positive energy, financial help, miracles, and life-changing blessings your way. I don't know who this message is for, but it's for somebody, that somebody's supposed to hear this. Somebody feels like there's a reason why this storm card came up. There's that somebody is emotionally unstable because of things that are happening in their life right now. They're worried. They don't have the strength to move on after all of this dismantling of the life that they knew, that they were comfortable with. They feel like the world is crashing down on them. This stressful situation is almost coming to an end. You're almost there. Push through. Remain unbreakable. God says, universe says, spirit, your ancestor says, we are sending positive energy, financial help, miracles, and life-changing blessings your way. Whew. Control your emotions. Control your emotions. Because how you're feeling right now is going to block this abundance that you have. Maybe you feel, I'm getting like something's pulling at your heartstrings, and you're not wanting to move on. You're not wanting to move on. Spirit is telling you that you need to move on. I know it's scary. I know it's scary to elevate. I know it's scary to try something, to walk into the unknown. Listen, you could be spiritual. You could be more scientific. When they talk about creating your own reality, it all has the same message. Don't be afraid to walk into the unknown. Trust in your power of manifestation. Trust in in God. Trust in a higher power. Some say the universe, some say God, some say, you know, if we're talking about religion, Jesus is the reason for the season. Amen. Okay? Jesus is the reason. If you're a Christian, Jesus is the reason for the season. Whatever season you're going through, there's a reason for it. Dig deep. Find emotional strength here. Clear out your emotional baggage. Clear out any emotional turmoil that you're going through because it's blocking your blessings. There's things on the other side of this and you're almost through it. I didn't even see this card come up, but it just fell out. Things are going to turn in your favor. Going to be turned in your favor. People that were against you all of a sudden will be for you. Ideas, creativity, promotion, contracts are going to come into your hands. The stressful situation is coming to an end. We are sending positive energy, financial help, miracles, and life-changing blessings. Right after that, this card came up. Things are going to be turned in your favor. People that were against you, all of a sudden will be for you. Ideas, creativity, promotion contracts are coming into your hands. That came on top of emotional clearing and the reverse of scarcity. That came on top of controlling your emotions so that you don't block your blessings. If you listen here, if you listen to this guidance, need I say more? Need I say more? What else? I'm going to wrap it up in a minute. Some of y'all might feel alone in this situation. Again, it feels like a storm is dismantling your life, but God and Spirit is saying that we are with you. We are sending you messages. When you feel like you are alone in a situation, just know that you are never truly alone. We are reminding you to stop, look around, and believe in something else, something more. We've got your back. Y'all are looking at, again, what's happening to you in the 3D. You may have lost some friends, lost some family. You're losing things left and right. Things are just losing jobs, losing things. God says, Spirit says, financial help is on the way. Miracles and life-changing blessings are on the way. Then after that, things are going to be turned into your favor. It's like you guys, there's some doubt here because of everything that's happening. And it could be because it's like, damn, I'm so far into my life. I'm in my 30s. I'm in my 40s. For some of y'all have been kind of going through this from a young age, starting at 9. Y'all started this journey. For Unbreakable Souls and Chosen Ones, y'all did have to go through some things as children. It is what it is. 9. Some of y'all might have been 9. Some of y'all might have been 12. Early 20s. But the majority of y'all I'm seeing is late 30s, early 40s. And I can understand that. Mid 40s. I can understand the fear of that because you've lived your life and now everything that has made you feel secure, everything that's made you feel content, everything that's made you feel comfortable is dismantling. And this is God doing that. We are always speaking to you and sending you messages. If you're watching these videos, if it's resonating, this is your message. When you feel like you're alone in a situation, just know that you're never truly alone. We are reminding you to stop, look around, and believe in something else, something more. We've got your back. Give me one more. Thank you. So we talked about emotionally clearing and making sure that you don't let your emotions get so far ahead of you to where it's blocking your blessings. Something you're having a hard time letting go of, something that makes you quite emotional. We'll just go simple with it, a relationship. It could be something else. It don't have to be a romantic relationship. It could be relationships just are no longer serving where you're supposed to be. You're rising above. Maybe Maybe some things are happening for you in your life and you're wanting to take some family members with you, but God is saying everybody can't go. Everybody is not there yet on their journey. Leave them where they are. Leave them where they are. Hold on. Prioritizing self-healing right now is most important. Put your needs above others for once. It's time to focus on you. Self-healing takes time and a lot of self-love. Remember, open wounds don't heal into scars overnight. It's going to take a while. Take the time you need in order to feel happier and healthier within yourself. There is no rush. You're watching these videos. Abundance is coming. This good life, new love. All of this is like, you're like, okay, well, when? When is it happening? I keep watching these videos. Or you could be a reader. I keep pulling these. I keep getting these messages. When? God is saying there's still some self-healing, internal healing that you have to do. And I'm getting more emotional. You're not emotionally stable right now. Focus on yourself internally. It takes time. Losing all this, dismantling your life, dismantling and things changing in such a dramatic way. You rising above uncontrollably. You ascending uncontrollably is happening to you. And some had a gradual ascension, right? Some of y'all in your late 30s and mid 40s up to like 44, 45. Some of y'all are like, what is happening? You're having this awakening, this celestial awakening, to where your frequency is rising and you're looking at things differently, and it's disconnecting you from you're so high, it's disconnecting you from the people in your life, and you're trying to pull those people with you, maybe trying to explain to them or maybe try to teach them what this new knowledge that is coming to you, that you know in your heart of hearts is the truth. So losing all of this and people not really seeing eye to eye with you and choosing to walk away or choosing to be like, you're tripping. Like, come down to reality. You're tripping. You're tripping with this spiritual stuff. You're tripping. That can be painful to have to let this is like a test of faith is what I'm getting. This is a test of faith. Stop. It says here, hold on. Where's the card? Okay. A test of faith, right? So you may be holding on to people and yeah, you believe what's coming to you, the downloads that are coming, you believe it. You really believe it to be true, but then there's people who don't really necessarily believe it. You're trying to hold on to those people. God is saying it's time to focus on you. You can't pull everybody with you. You can't, if they're not there vibrationally, if they're not there spiritually, it's not, the puzzle pieces aren't going to connect. It's a different puzzle. Y'all are on a different, y'all put, it's like I'm trying to put a circle into a square. It ain't gonna work. I'm getting the feeling of like, okay, you can feel that this is gonna happen. You do believe that new things are coming and good things are coming, but you're comparing yourself to other people, and that's only keeping you stuck. That came on top of like the emotional clearing. So there's something deep in you, like you definitely you're comparing your growth and your progression to other people. And that could be in different ways. That could be your life. Like, man, I keep hearing, I keep feeling like God keeps telling me, I keep getting these signs and synchronicities that that my life is going to change, but I don't see it. I don't see any tangible change. Everything's the same. The change is spiritual. The change is inside. That's the true abundance. These people that are, focused on just money and focused on just go, go, go and not connected with God, not connected with spirit, they're the ones that are truly losing. It may look like they're winning, but this is where it has to start, inside. And when all of that is healed, your projection changes. You're no longer projecting jealousy. You're no longer projecting judging people. You're no longer judging people, because when you judge people in their life, and like, it can come off as like hate. It can come off as like comparing yourself to people. That's internal. That's the wrong projection that you want to have. You want to have a projection of self-confidence, of abundance, of knowledge, of wisdom, of just being spiritually guided, and just knowing that you're on a different vibration, understanding that there's so much more to life than whatever it is that you're comparing yourself to. I don't know. I don't know. Only you know. Take it how it resonates. It keeps you in a cycle. When you're comparing yourself like that, it keeps you in a cycle of guilt and shame. Like you're ashamed of who you are and the growth that you've made. Focus on you. And it continues to separate you from your blessings. So this is it. This is the emotional thing. I thought it might have been a relationship that's holding you back, but this is internal. You are emotional, and you feel you feel in the type of way because you're comparing yourself to other people. And all that is because you're not focusing on what's really going on with you inside right now, what's really going on with you spiritually. You're not focusing on that. That's the problem. That's blocking your blessings, because there's so much happening to you, even through you're focusing on everything that's happening bad in your life. You're taking that as this is happening to me, and you're not taking that as this is happening for me. Every storm is not meant to hurt you. Some things are meant to clear out your path. But you're not looking at it like that, and that is preventing you from growth. It's blocking your blessings. You're blocking your own blessings. It keeps you small. You're thinking small. Got to think big. Y'all remember that? Just understand everyone has their own journey. It's all about divine timing. Your time is coming, man. It said it right here. This stressful situation is almost coming to an end. We are sending positive energy, financial help, miracles, and life-changing blessings your way. Stop comparing yourself to other people, man. People are on other journeys. Your stuff is coming in divine timing. Your stuff is coming in divine timing. That's what's holding you back. You're emotional about that too. You're very you're in your head about that. It's bothering you so much. Like you're focusing so much on what you're losing, and you're not focusing on what you're gaining. I don't know who this message is for. Take it how it resonates. And with this, so you're comparing yourself into those people. These may be people in your life, maybe people that you can contact and maybe reach out to for help, or let them know like, hey, I appreciate you, but there's something in you. You're being stubborn. Like, not only are you jealous. Whew. Take it how it resonates. I told you my messages aren't always going to be sunshines and rainbows, and it's not always going to be about my messages are to build you up in whatever way God sees fit. somebody needs to hear this. My messages aren't always easy to hear. You're afraid to seem soft, right? You're comparing yourself to these people and you're feeling bad about yourself about going through all of this stuff, and you're looking at things at losses instead of gains, when everything that happens in your life is a gain, right? But you're comparing yourself and to those people that you're comparing yourself to. It's like you'd be embarrassed to really feel happy for them, to really say, you know what, dang, how'd you get there? You can help me. And these people might try to help you. Instead of taking their help, you're rejecting them. You're afraid of feeling soft. You're afraid of coming off like you're weak. It's okay. Don't be afraid to step outside of that emotional, whatever you got going on inside. I can't even describe it, but it feels like something's holding you back so much, and it has to do internally with you, and it has to do with you comparing yourself to these people. And it has to do with being stubborn, like not wanting to say I love you, when necessary. Trying to come off, you don't want to come off too weak, too soppy. But Spirit is saying, if you don't do that now, you might regret it. Some of y'all are also not only comparing yourself to other people, you're worried about the past. You're reminiscing about and replaying things that have happened to you in the past. And that's holding you back as well. Let what was be. It can inspire you to do whatever happened, whatever this is, whatever this turmoil and all this stuff that is happening that you're focusing on, that's holding you back. And then not only are you going through some stuff, but you're comparing yourself to other people. That's also holding you back, because you really aren't expressing yourself to these people that you're comparing to. They might actually be willing to help you if you didn't want to hold back, but you're being stubborn in that regard. And instead of allowing things to inspire you, you're replaying and holding on to things that used to be. Don't allow it to limit and determine what you can be. That's what's coming through. So you may feel like you're losing people too, but this is the universe. This is the universe and God, and things are shifting for you. Again, it's an ascension that it's something you can't control. It's happening. Listen, it's happening whether you like it or not. Period. Because this is who you are. This was supposed to happen to you all along. Whoever you're losing, they've served their purpose in your life. You've learned whatever lessons you needed to learn with them, and it's time to move on. Greater is coming. I think also something that's holding you back, and something that's keeping you limited, is you're worried about people talking about you, maybe because all this stuff is happening in your life, or you're not expressing how you feel to these people that you're comparing yourself to, because you don't want to be gossiped about. You don't want any rumors to spread about you. But no one is worth lowering your vibration for, right? So don't worry about people who are talking stuff and gossiping about you and possibly spreading rumors about you. Just let it go. Let it move forward. Just let it flow. It is what it is. If people were talking about you, or, you know, if people are spreading rumors about you, that's a reflection of their own pain rather than the result of your actions. So, collective, if this is not you, this is someone who feels this way about you. Take it how it resonates. But there's someone here, whether you're a cross watcher or whether collective, if this is resonating with you, someone is going through some stuff. Someone is comparing themselves with someone else that is at a different level or a different place in their journey than they are. And they're and this person that's comparing themselves is focusing on everything they're losing, everything that's happened to them, focusing it and thinking of it as more of something that is happening to them rather than happening for them. They're worried about people gossiping about them, they're so stuck on that. They don't want to ask for no help, or they don't want to like really express their love for other people because they're worried about what other people are going to say. They're worried about other people when they really need to be worried about themselves. Let things flow. People gonna talk. People gonna spread rumor. It don't matter. It doesn't matter. You could be, I mean, just look at what's happening to everyone in the world right now. It don't matter who you are. It don't matter what level you're on. It don't matter how successful you are. People are gonna talk and they're gonna have their opinions about you. You have to let it flow. That's a reflection of them, not a reflection of who you are. Anything that is being projected from you is internal, which is why God is saying to whoever this is that's feeling this way, that's in this energy, you got to flip it, because anything that you're putting out, it's a reflection of who you are on the inside. If you're someone who gossips and someone who spreads rumors and someone who compares themselves to other people, someone who kind of is too prideful to ask for help, or too prideful to admit that they really do love and have feelings for individuals who are really, they're afraid to look weak and soft. That's a reflection of who they are, and on the inside, that's their issue. Collective, if you're dealing with someone like that. Now, collective, if this is you, you've got some work to do. This is spiritual guidance, spiritual wisdom. None of this is negative. You now know wherever you sit on the spectrum, wherever you sit on this pendulum of information of this situation, however this resonates, take it how it resonates and move accordingly. But somebody needs to hear this. And that's real. You're blessed, man. I hope you know it. Whoever this is, however this resonates. I think a light bulb kind of went off. I think when you see this video, this will resonate with whoever it's supposed to resonate with. And when it does resonate, when you hear this message, something's going to go off. You're going to realize, hopefully this message helps you realize that everything that's happening to you right now is for you and not to you. Everything that's happening in your life right now is happening for you, not to you. And maybe you'll realize, maybe something will spark, something will light, like a light will go off. And you'll be like, you know what? I am blessed. Or a collective, if this is someone that's in your life that, and you know something, you kind of know who this is in your life, you can do your part and reach out and tell them like, hey, I'm here for you. I'm your support. You're not alone. It's okay to be that for some people. This don't always gotta be toxic. This don't always gotta be you against somebody else. That's not what my channel is about. This is about helping you to become and remain unbreakable. To be the best person you can be. Because who I'm speaking to, this collective, you're meant to, even this person, if it's not you collective that's here and it's somebody you know, this person is meant to ascend. This person is meant to be unbreakable. They may be down and out. They may have done some things. They may have some inner work to do, but this person is worth saving. And if it's you collective, you're worth saving. They're worth saving. There's signs and synchronicities going on. This could be one of them. Somebody needs to communicate with somebody, collective, if this is you. Collective, if this is somebody in your life, this person does want to communicate with you and tell you they want to. They feel like a light bulb is going off as far as understanding who is valuable in their life and who isn't. In collective, I believe that someone's going to want to come to you and really express their feelings. If this is you, collective, then God is trying to communicate with you through signs. Trying to explain to you, like, trust in your ancestors, trust in the universe. The guidance of a higher realm is what I'm seeing. Trust in this message. I hate to. Okay, I'll take one more of these and then we're gonna do ancestors and we're gonna be all done. Hopefully, I think when you see this will inspire you to make whatever moves, to move accordingly, however this resonates with you. And you'll be surprised at the outcome. However this resonates with you, whatever side of it you're on, whatever it is, this message, hopefully it inspires you. I think it will. I think this is going to, a switch is going to flip on. And you will be surprised at what's all to come. When you set expectations, just be willing to go into the unknown. Don't have any specific expectations, because when you do that, it does limit what can happen for you. It does limit the outcome of a situation. So you can expect, I guess the one expectation you can have is if this, however this message inspires you, whatever side of the pendulum you're on, however you have to move, depending on how this resonates, you can expect that there will be a positive. No, not even that. You can expect that you will be surprised at the way that it all unfolds. So in order to be surprised, you can't have any expectations. In order to be positively surprised, if you have an expectation of something and it goes the other way, then you're down and out. Then you're sad. Then you're mad. Then you're like upset about things not happening the way that you thought they were going to happen. You know that phrase, when you want to make God laugh, tell him your plans, or something like that. Don't have no expectations. Just know there's more to come. Believe. It's more of a belief than an expectation. This is a test of faith, a test of belief. All right, I'm gonna take this last card and we're gonna wrap it on it. I hope this helps someone. Get a couple more. I'm getting like, go with the flow. Go at your own speed. Whatever, however you do, however this resonates and whatever this inspires you to do, definitely go with what your body is telling you. Go in the way that your intuition is telling you. Follow your intuition. Don't follow anyone else. Follow how you feel and in the direction that you feel you need to go in response to how this resonates to you. Because you're going to set the tone of whatever happens next, is what I'm hearing. You're going to set the tempo of the next phase of your life. So anything else, ancestors? Thank you. Wow. And the next phase of your life is going to be huge. You're going to be it's going to be out of this world. That's the message. And I provide it with love and peace, and it is directly from my heart. Remain unbreakable. And until next time, bye.